Welcome back to the channel, Upcyclers. We are doing a tag reveal today. And as I've talked about in a number of other videos, for the most part, I send a lot of PC stuff to tag and more of the stuff I intend to sell to try to finance the PC over to PSA. Now, that's not 100% true, but mostly. So in here, unlike some of my other recent videos, you're going to see definitely some more PC cards, particularly one player who I don't think we've shown cards from before, who you're going to see prominently featured in this order. It's a bit of a speculative play on a Padres prospect, so it's a mixture of, I guess, future investing and, fandom as a Padres guy here in San Diego. That being said, if you do enjoy this kind of content, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let me know your thoughts about everything below. So without further ado, let's get to it. I'm going to push this off to the side so we've got enough space and I'm not knocking everything over. This is a Tag X order. So if you don't know, Tag X is the cheaper of the two. Tag S is the one that you may have seen before that has the three-digit, 1,000-point scale on it. And it only gives you the standard number grade like you would get from like a PSA or somebody like that. You know what? Here, I need a better background for this. There you go. Now you're going to be able to see it a lot better. Anyway, we'll start with the first one. This is a 9, and spoiler alert, this isn't the last Dylan Lesco you're going to see. If you're wondering who Dylan Lesco is, and I'll save you the trouble of Googling it, Dylan Lesco was a Padres first-round pitching prospect out of high school 2 years ago. He had a Tommy John surgery at the tail end of high school. He's back pitching again now, and he was a 2-time Gatorade High School Player of the Year. And he has, I guess, high velocity and a just incredible changeup. So anyway, that's him. That is the Purple Sapphire, first Bowman out of 10, and it did get a 9. But, as we know, with cards that are very, very low serial numbered, the grade is less important. Here is a Tatis Celebración from 2023 update. I like these cards a lot. It's one of the few recent inserts that's good looking, and even the air quotes base version of it is serial numbered, which this one is one of those, and it is in fact out of 99. So there is no non-numbered version of that, which is actually fairly unusual for modern baseball card these days when you think about it. Okay, I'm going to leave a space right there so we can have the black background. That is one thing. I mean, I love the way these slabs look. Don't get me wrong. But for showing them on camera or photographing them, as you can see, like the background makes that one kind of hard to read. But then when you get the black background, much easier to read. Anyway, this is unfortunate this one got an 8. This is a really cool card. This is the gold minted Bryce Harper from 2019 Stadium Club. This is probably a PC card. In this lower grade, I'm not sure if I'll keep it or not, but it was intended to be when I sent it in. So I guess we'll figure that out later. Put that there. All right, moving right along. One side note I should mention on Tag X that I noticed, and it will come into play in this order. This might even be one of the cards that falls into that category. They don't do the 10 pristines, which if you've looked at the Tag S or the original version of Tag, you have the 1,000-point scale, and if it's a 990 and up, it gets a 10 pristine. It says pristine there instead of gem mint. And when you see it online, it'll be like 10p or something like that. It's sort of their equivalent of like, the BGS black label. So they actually don't do that. And I looked at some of the dig reports. The dig report is what you get to if you look up the number on their website, and you get some more details and some of the imaging and stuff they do on the cards. I had a couple in here that scored really, really high that looked like, to me, had I sent them in Tag X, they might have had a reasonable shot of coming back at 10 pristine. So I might actually resend a couple of these back in, and I'll point those out when we get to it. So yeah, you're going to see some Dylan Lesco. You're going to see some Stadium Club, that's for sure. Here's the yellow out of 99. That one did get a 10. And yeah, I do almost have the rainbow. The only one I don't have is the 1 of 1 and the Papradasha. Please let me know in the comments below how to pronounce it properly. I'm going with Papradasha until someone corrects me. Here's the gold. These are all the sapphire ones, of course, in that same color run. And I did pick these up raw over the last few years since these cards came out. And I have been careful and gotten good deals on a lot of this stuff. Especially like during last season when he wasn't pitching. You get these for really good deals. Here's the green out of 50. I don't know why they do the numbering with the colors so different in sapphire than everything else, but whatever. All right. I think we're last couple of Lescos. There's the orange to 25. That one got a 9. And then that blue one, of course, I showed earlier. That's the non-numbered base. I thought I should point that out. Here's the aqua. And that is to 20. I do like how they come in these. It feels a little environmentally unfriendly to me, especially as I do have Upcycler in my name. Here's the Big Daddy. Here's the red out of 5 that did get a 10. This is number 5 of 5. If this guy gets into the majors in the next year or two, I don't think he's slated to be up this year, but I think he's got a shot next year or the year after, and, becomes, an ace, potentially an all-star. This could be a really good card. And that gives me plenty of time to try to hunt down the 1 of 1, the Papradasha. I don't know. Anyway, a couple more to go. I think that's the end of the Lescos. This got a 9. This is the 2023 Stadium Club. This is the image variation of Mike Trout. Got a good deal on this one raw back before the season started when 2023 Stadium Club came out. And of course, Trout has gotten off to a great start this season. I really hope he stays healthy and holds it all together this season. That would be fantastic. But that's just a really, like what Stadium Club is known for. That's just a really cool image. And it looks extra good in that beautiful clear tag slab. All right, we got 4 more to go, so stay with me. Like I said before, if you do like this kind of content, we do try to put out a new video every Friday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And I am also on Instagram, and I am also on eBay, all under the same name, the San Diego Upcycler. Here is a 2020 Stadium Club Tatis. This is the chrome orange out of, I believe, 99. Yes. So just a little FYI on Stadium Club. See, this says 2020 Stadium Club number 188. In 2020, there also was Stadium Club Chrome, which has the same checklist and the same numbering, but all the cards, even the base cards, are Chrome. And that is actually called 2020 Stadium Club Chrome, then the number, then what kind of parallel it is. So you can see on this one how it says Stadium Club 188, and it's the chrome orange refractor. So in regular Stadium Club, there is, maybe one or two Chrome cards per hobby box. And then of those Chrome cards, the regular Chrome of the standard image already is a parallel or a short printed card, even though it's not numbered, just by nature of it being the Chrome parallel. And that dates back to the earlier days of Stadium Club. They only made a standalone product of Stadium Club Chrome starting in 2020. And interestingly enough, I have heard nothing about there being a 2023. So they did 2020, 21, and 22, a standalone Stadium Club Chrome product. But there were such printing delays with 2023 that there may not be one. Because at this point, it would still have to be 2023, and they've got all their 2024 products coming out already. So I don't know how that's all going to go down, but there's a little bit of information, because for a little while, until I got my arms around that was extremely confusing for me, that whole difference in Stadium Club. Here's the gold minted refractor, and I've mentioned this before, and I'll probably mention it again. This is my favorite parallel in baseball card collecting, in card collecting for that matter. The Stadium Club Gold Minteds. I think they started doing this in 2015 or 2016, and it's not numbered, but it is very short printed. From year to year, you do the math, there's probably a few hundred of these. And I just think the gold chrome with the refractor finish, with the photography that Stadium Club is so known for, these are just about as cool as they get. So that is definitely a PC card. I was very happy that got a 10, because I was probably going to keep it regardless, but I'd much rather have it as a 10. All right, 2 more to go. What's this one? Okay, here's a 2023. See, here's one that I might actually consider selling because it got a 10. That being said, like I mentioned earlier, this I'm sure was at least one of 2 or 3 cards in here that the dig report looked virtually perfect on, which kind of makes me wonder if this had a realistic shot at a 10 pristine if I sent it in through the normal tag S, where you get the 3 or the 1,000-point scale score. So that is something to consider. So I don't know. I got to think about that and maybe look and see what these cards are going for. Maybe I'll throw it up at a high price, and if somebody goes for it, great. If it sits for a little while, maybe then I'll send it back in to tag. That being said, I actually don't know. If anybody knows below, if they actually have a crossover service with tag, do I have to crack it out myself, or will they do it? And for that matter, would they do it on their own slab if I want to cross it over from X to S? I don't recall ever hearing or seeing anything on their website about that, but I mean, that's the kind of scenario where I think it might make sense. Last and not least, we have the 2022 Stadium Club Gold Mint Refractor of Harper. And yeah. Oh, there, now you can read the label. And that's the final one. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this order. And as always, please do like and subscribe. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.